Hello BookTube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome to Book Babble. Today is Top 5 Wednesday, and if you did not know, Top 5 Wednesday was created by Ginger Reads Laney, and I will link her and the Goodreads page in the description down below if you would like to join. Today's Top 5 Wednesday topic is top 5 worst series enders, and I've already seen a couple videos this morning. Some people did like TV endings and book series endings and stuff like that, and I've never like watched a TV series from beginning to end. I just started getting into TV recently, and none of the TV series that I've watched and loved have ended, so I can't do that. And I'm a new reader as well. I read avidly when I was a child, but I was very nonchalant about it, and so I just started reading recently as a hobby, and I've literally finished like 6 series altogether in my entire life. So what I'm basically going to do instead is I'm going to do a finished series video that a lot of people do here on BookTube. They just talk about all the series that they finished, and usually it's like a really good amount, but for me I'm only going to have like 5 or 6. And then later on down the line I'm going to do an unfinished series video where I talk about all the series that I'm still like trying to work on completing. So let's just get started. The very first series that I ever finished was the Pendragon series by Gigi McHale. I actually read this when I was like in high school, and I really enjoyed it. If you guys don't know, this is one of my favorite series of all time. I freaking absolutely love it. It's amazing. If you haven't read this, go and read it. The next series that I finished, I read like right before I started really getting into young adult and booktube and stuff like that, and that was the 50 Shades of Grey series. I read all 3 novels. The ending did kind of suck on that one. Like, it was a pretty crappy ending, and like talking about this series is just too much for me, so I'm just going to move on to the next series. The next series that I finished after 50 Shades of Grey was the Hunger Games trilogy, and this ending was absolutely amazing. Of course, it has one of those really like crappy one little parts to it. If you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to give away spoilers, but other than that, the ending was phenomenal. I loved it. I cannot wait to Mockingjay Part 2 so I can actually see the ending put into a movie. I'm really super excited. So yeah, I finished the Hunger Games trilogy. After I really started getting into booktube and reading, this is the first series that I talked about on my booktube channel, and it is the Between series by April Genevieve Chacol, Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea and Between the Spark and the Burn. And I did a review on both of those books like way early on in my channel, so don't go watch it because it is horrible. But I hated this series. The first book wasn't that bad, but the second book was horrid. I did not like it. It was a horrible ending. It was a horrible book. I hated it. It was just not good, if you can tell. So yeah, I finished that series, and it was just a duology, so it's pretty simple. I think I read them back to back, and but yeah, I did not like them at all. I have also finished the Air series by Cinda Williams Chima. I loved this series so much. I read all 5 books. I read the first book, and then later on I read books 2, 3, 4, and 5 back to back, and they were just amazing. The publisher actually sent me the 5th book for review, a finished copy, so I was really excited about that, and I really enjoyed the series. I've also read the Demon King series, not the whole thing, so it's not on this list, by Cinda Williams Chima as well, and she's just a phenomenal author. If you guys have never picked up a Cinda Williams Chima book, I definitely recommend The Demon King, and The Warrior Heir is the first book in this series. The last series that I have most recently finished is Burned and Smoked. This is a duology by Ellen Hopkins. This was super easy to read because, of course, she writes in verse. And I read Burned for a readathon at the end of the year, and then I read Smoke for another readathon at the beginning of this year. And I love Ellen Hopkins. I don't know if you've heard me rave about her in the past, but she's one of my new like favorite authors, auto-buy for sure. Whenever I see her at my Goodwill or at my library sale, I just love her so much. And yeah, so she's got this little duology that it probably would have taken me a day to read both books if I had read them back to back. But yeah, so that is the end of my video for series that I have read, and 2 of them I think I did not like the endings, and all the rest of them I did like the endings. So there was just no way that I could have made a video for worst series enders for this Top 5 Wednesday, and it was a good chance for me to do my completed series video, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm definitely going to be doing a an unfinished series video very, very soon. So if you guys want to see that, give me some motivation down in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.